All right, thank you everybody for joining my Game of Thrones themed, based off a werewolf. So, all intents and purposes, doesn't really play out like the traditional werewolf. So, in this game, it's Game of Thrones, Westeros. Houses are fighting for power. So, in this game, it's still going to be regular time, and it's going to be 3 nominations. Let me kill the music. I was playing that while I was waiting for everybody to come in. So there's gonna be 3 nominations, and you vote to killing the person. If the person is on the block, and here's what makes the trial by combat interesting. So if the person on the block, they can choose. Everybody in this village gets to do this once per game. So if you're on the block and you want to do it once, you can request trial by combat, which will mean you choose somebody else to go into combat with, and both of you would choose from on the list a set of weapons. And then I'll roll a dice, which I'll show you what. So we'll move on. There's various items that can be given out. I won't say how they would be given out, but you have a Valyrian steel dagger, which has kind of like a play on Joseph's gun. So it's a 50% to kill the person. It cannot kill yourself because you're throwing a dagger at somebody. But it's a 50% chance to kill the person, or if it's a White Walker, they die automatically because it's Valyrian steel. Pseudo armor works when you're in a trial by combat, because everybody's natural armor class is 16. The pseudo armor makes your armor class at 22. And it protects against a Valyrian steel dagger attack. It will also, once you use it in trial by combat, it'll get used up, so it'll be its only time use. Then you have a King's Pardon and a Seal of Kings. So there's a King's Pardon. You can choose to use this during the trial by combat and choose somebody to take your place. Now somebody used the Seal of the King, that means they cannot be chosen for trial of combat. I'm sorry, I got it wrong. Seal of the King says choose somebody to take your spot in the trial of combat. The King's Pardon, if you're chosen to be in trial by combat, you can use this to get out of trial combat and have somebody take your place. Right? Did I do it all right? Trial combat. All right. Yeah, so you can have somebody take your spot. And Seal of the King just protects you from going into trial combat. There you go. I'll explain it more if it comes up. All right, so I always get that messed up when I type it out. All right, so the Night's Watch in essential purposes is the village team. So a watchman, you're just playing villager. You don't do anything. You don't wake up. You don't do anything. We have the Lord Commander, Jon Snow. Each night pits somebody and learns whose house they belong to. Since the Night's Watch is filled with a bunch of people, he doesn't know who's all in the Night's Watch. So if he chooses somebody that's a White Walker, he'll get this emblem, this sigil. Since White Walkers don't really have a sigil, so I use this one. If he chooses House Lannister, he'll get the Lannister sigil. If you choose somebody in House Targaryen, you get the Targaryen symbol. If you choose somebody who's on Night's Watch, you'll get the Night's Watch sigil. And if you choose House Stark, you get the House Stark sigil. So that's what our Lord Commander does. Ghost, he's in the game. He wakes up each night to try to find White Walkers. If he finds a White Walker, they die automatically, regardless if they have 2 lives. I'll explain the White Walkers when I get to them. If the Night King is chosen and still has all of his lives, he loses 1 of his lives instead. But if he only has 1 life, of course, he'll die. The First Ranger will automatically take the Lord Commander's place in a trial by combat if it should come up. The First Ranger, if he dies by any means necessary, he'll be able to shoot somebody. Basically, he has a hunter ability. But if somebody chooses the Lord Commander to be in trial by combat, Lord Commander will not go in trial combat. It'll be whoever who's the First Ranger will take his spot. Now, the First Steward, he wakes up each night, makes everybody's bed so soundly and nice where y'all sleep all night. And this works for the whole team. So if you choose somebody on house start, guess what? Nobody on house start gets to use any of their abilities that night or any house. I'll just say no action. First builder, it wakes up each night and builds a trap around somebody. If that person is targeted in the night, that person is saved, and then somebody randomly from the other team dies. Of course, unless it's the White Walkers, they lose one of their extra lives instead. A blacksmith, you will have your own set of items that I will send you each night. So you'll at night 1 or night 0, you'll wake up night and craft one of these items. It'll take you all night to craft. Then the next night, you'll give out that item to somebody. Then the next night, you choose another item to create. It cannot be the same. You have to create all your items before you can start over again. So let's say if you have like 3 items, you have to create all 3 items or make all 3 items. Then you can start over and choose a different one. You cannot choose the same person back to back.
Are they all good items?
Yeah, the blacksmiths on the... I mean, I don't know who you consider good in the Game of Thrones universe, but...
Yeah, but good for your own team.
Yeah.
Is some of them supposed to go to someone on the other team?
No. They're all good for your team. You just got to figure out who you want to give them to.
Yeah.
All right. One of the mistakes from the first time I ran this, the first steward died on the first day, so he didn't get the act. So I've added the apprentice. That would be the backup to whichever special role on the Night's Watch. If they die first, they'll just take their spot. Then I'll send them a message and say, say first steward died. And I was like, all right, you're now the first steward. So you wake up for the first steward. And that's it for Night's Watchman. So House Targaryen, if they're in the game, you have the Unsullied, which is basically Daenerys' army. They're essentially like a basic werewolf. Jorah Mormont will take the place of Daenerys Targaryen if she is in the trial by combat, if it should come up, kind of just like the first Ranger. And once per game, Daenerys can show call her Drogon. All she has to do is give 2 names when she wants to activate it. She can do that once per game, and 2 people, her person and whoever else they targeted, would die. So basically House Targaryen will get 2 kills that one night. White Walkers. All right, here's the tricky parts of White Walkers. White Walkers have 2 lives because they're so hard to kill. The Night King has 3 lives because he's extremely hard to kill. Each night will turn a player into a White Walker. That player will lose all previous abilities and all items. So if, for example, if one of your housemates woke up with you the first night and they stopped waking up with you therefore after, a good possibility they're now a White Walker. But if the Night King is killed, all the White Walkers are killed, including himself. If any of the White Walkers come out with, say, I'm a White Walker, the Night King will lose a life. That prevents for people breaking the game because they have 2 lives. I'm a White Walker. Yeah. Well, your Night King just lost a life. All right, House Stark is dire wolves. Are basically just like regular werewolf, who also know who each other are. You have Eddard Stark. At any point during the game, can turn a Watchman to House Stark into a dire wolf. This can only happen when a member of House Stark has been eliminated. So anybody on House Stark dies, he can turn a Nightsman or Night's Watch into a dire wolf.
But you will have to know who it is, or
it'll be random. He'll just show up, say I want to do my action, and I'll random it, and then I'll send a message to the person, you're now a dire wolf, you wake up with House Stark.
Okay, so it doesn't have to figure out if someone is a Watchman to actually turn them.
Correct.
Good.
And then Arya Stark is the youngest, and if she is killed during the day, House Stark can get 2 kills at night. She also has ability once per game can assassinate somebody that's to her left or to her right, which is why you need the numbers. She can do this once per game by sending me a message, and it has to be done before a nomination or a trial by combat. And also if they have more than 1 life, they die anyway. So let's say like it's a White Walker or somebody has 2 lives for some reason, they will still die. This and armor does not block this. House.
Would the Night King automatically die too?
No, he's the only exception. He'll lose a life.
Okay.
House Lannister, as the lions, all intents and purposes, the lions are pretty much like regular werewolves. Lions will know who Tywin Lannister is. I'm sorry. Lions. Oh. Yeah, that's right. So lions will know who each other are. Tywin Lannister will know who his children are, and that's pretty much it. The children will know who is. So the family members will know who they are. They won't know who the lions are. The lions won't know them. So, and Jaime's. So Tywin Lannister, his ability is that he can send me a message throughout the day and say you request a trial by combat and send 2 people into combat, and it'll end the day regardless of what happens. He does not wake up with House Lannister though. So he'll wake up and learn who Cersei and Jaime Lannister are the first night. That's it. He won't know who the lions are. The lions won't know who there are. But they cannot kill each other. So if they target their own people, they would not die. Just have to remember that. I messed that up from the last game. I did change something up from Jaime and Cersei Lannister from the last game we played. Jaime and Cersei Lannister were at kind of like the Brothers Grimm, if y'all seen them. So they'll wake up each night, hold 2 names up. If the names match, they'll learn that person's exact role. Cannot like meta game or do anything crazy. Like say, hey, I don't know, but Graham can explain it. He explains it pretty well, not to break it.
Yeah, basically, if I'm not either of them, I'll just tell you guys who to target each night, so you don't have to worry about it.
Of course, he would say that. But if one of them dies, the other one will start waking up and killing by themselves, so they won't be effectively useless at the end. And that's all the roles. So, any questions? And I'm not going to tell you which houses are not in place for y'all to figure out. You're just making the rolls.
Matt and Brandon are out of order again.
Okay. I use sound effects in my games you've never played, so this should be your nighttime action. That's what you will hear. The bell's a tone that means the day is ended. It's time to go to sleep. These are the rooster. It means it's time to wake up. All right, let me get everybody in this great location here. Out of order. Alrighty, I think this is officially the biggest game I've moderated. So thank you for everybody for showing up. Time to go to sleep, everybody. The first night is underway. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go through the list and make sure everybody get their roles and understand their roles and all that good stuff. So let me get my Lord Commander to wake up. You get that tonight, so who you want to look at? Thank you, my Lord Commander. You can go to sleep. My first ranger, wake on up, so I know you got your role. Obviously, you don't do anything tonight, so you can go to sleep. First steward. You wake up at night and do stuff, but you don't do anything tonight, so you can go back to sleep. First builder. My first builder. You're not doing anything tonight, but hello, how are you? Thank you, first builder. You can go to sleep. My blacksmith. What item you're making tonight? Thank you, Blacksmith. You can go to sleep. My apprentice, my apprentice. Obviously, you're not doing anything yet. Thank you, apprentice. Go to sleep. Head out stock. Head out stock. Wake on up. Get out stock. Go to sleep. Arya stock. Wake on up. Thank you, Arya stock. Go to sleep. Actually, let me do House Stark. All of House Stark, wake on up. Learn who's on your team. Wave at each other. Seeing this many. Thank you, House Stark. Go to sleep. Alrighty, let's get Tywin Lannister, Jaime Lannister, and Cersei Lannister to wake on up and wave at each other. Think you go to sleep. Now the lions and the lions only wake on up to each other. See this many. Lions and lions only. Wake up. Hold your hand up. There we go. Thank you, lions. Go to sleep. And that's it. Oh, wait. No, I'm sorry. Let me get my Night King to wake up. My Night King. Thank you, Night King. Go to sleep. Now my House Targaryen wake on up. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Before we get the day started, Jerry and Luciana, you've been called down to King's Landing to pay tribute to the king. We'll see you back tonight. The day is yours.
Nice. I think Jaime and Cersei should probably check me tonight if they want to find out I'm a White Walker.
Do we not want to kill the White Walkers?
You want to keep White Walkers alive if they keep claiming to be White Walkers, because they're going to help win the game.
That's just Graham gaming the system, wanting everyone to say I'm a White Walker.
That's right.
So obviously Graham is not a White Walker, and I'm neither, because otherwise the Night King would already be dead.
There.
I was just saying if a White Walker claims they're a White Walker, the Night King loses the role alive.
Loses the life.
Right.
Yeah.
In which case, I'm a White Walker too.
Yeah, the problem is
And-
if you do that,
And my
then
wife's
we
a White
out.
Walker.
I will clarify, it's the White Walkers that say it. So,
Yeah, the thing is,
so
Jurgen,
basically what you're trying to do is clear yourself as the White Walkers.
yeah,
Got it.
yeah.
Okay.
So I would ask not everyone to say I'm a White Walker, because otherwise we'll just out them. I know
Yeah.
Graham likes that.
Should we nominate
I like
Lucas
proving
then?
that trying to compel people's speech is a stupid idea, but yes.
Yeah, we definitely don't want a
William?
Spartacus situation here.
William, in case you were speaking, you were muted.
Thank you. I'm only a White Walker if you're thinking of killing me. If you're not thinking of killing me, I'm not a White Walker.
Yeah, Jugan, for the purposes of Night King lights, I'm definitely thinking of killing William.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to start the timer.
So I assume we don't have House Targaryen because only House Targaryen woke up and not the specific people there. For example, no Daenerys woke up. So
Because they wake up together.
yeah.
I started calling like Pacific roles, and I started to get to the houses. I wait, no, they don't wake up separately. I wake them up together.
It'd be nice if we could eliminate a house and not have to sit through additional wake ups each night, but
Yeah, but you actually can't be sure. I just looked and they would just wake up together.
Josh, are you a White Walker?
I am not a White Walker.
Oh no.
If you
I
were
think-
a White Walker, would you tell us?
Maybe. I mean, it depends on what you all can give me for it. I mean, if you all want to Venmo some cash over, maybe I'll tell the truth.
Just hope someone who knows a bit of Game of Thrones is the Lord Commander, because if you don't know the theme, then knowing the sigils could be a bit annoying.
Jen, why do you think Lewis is so suspicious right now?
I had to find Lewis first. Why do I think he's
Sneaking under
suspicious?
the radar. Yeah.
Um,
Is it my lighting?
yes. You're trying to obscure
That
half
light,
your face.
sorry, for some reason that light is obscuring my facial details. That better?
And now you're in the
Yeah.
shadow.
I
You're not gonna win any way you do it. So.
I don't think he's suspicious
No.
that I know of.
Going off of just the fact of the camera, no salt there or anything. Uh,
Anyone else finds it suspicious that Flick has nominated someone so far? She usually nominates right away.
And
I don't know where you're getting that from. I haven't properly been in nominations in it feels like a year where I just sort of quit nominating, and I'm quite happy to just, unless something really tickles my fancy.
So, okay, so
I'm
you know
not
the whole.
suspicious that Flick hasn't claimed a role yet.
Be nice. We want people to come back.
I'm not even humoring that.
For the new players, just in case you don't get it, Flick doesn't nominate people and she doesn't come out with roles, so that's why.
Yeah.
Well,
Those are
I do nominate sometimes, but I've been on a bit of an anti-nomination streak. So
And she sometimes claims a role, sometimes. Very rarely, but she does.
I've
no,
definitely
like
died
the
from
thing
Flick
is,
nominating
if you were
me.
a seer, it makes sense to claim
Yeah.
that, right?
Yeah.
There's other roles that, you know what? We're not getting into it because we're killing time, and I'm not. You know what? There's people who want us to kill time. So
If
So who
anything,
should kill
I am
instead?
suspicious of Lucas because he has different IP poster on there. Stormlight Archive, as much as Stormlight Archive is amazing, I love it. This is Game of Thrones. What are you
Oh
doing?
no, I must hide it with my body.
I don't know. I have Pulp Fiction in the background. I don't find it that suspicious.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Mhm.
Let's nominate Gro. She has more of different IPs than me. And I do.
Yeah, I'm trying to help you, Lucas.
Oh, thanks. Let's not nominate Gro. She is trying to protect me.
Chris,
trying to-
are you happy with your role?
I had this question. You've always made the heck out of that. So I want to answer that.
I think Julia should nominate one of her friends. Since we don't know who is talkative, just nominate someone.
Will, why should we not nominate you?
Because I'm a sweetheart. Is that valid?
It's a reason.
It is a reason.
Whether it's a good reason, I don't know, but it is a reason.
Elliot, should we nominate you for being tardy? You were tardy to class.
Go for it if you think that's a good way to try and win the game.
Or like,
I don't know who's on my team, so I'm hesitant to nominate myself. So
You should nominate yourself in this game, Brenton.
I will say
Not-
there's like 2/3 chance that someone is not on Elliot's team.
top, just in case.
4 minutes left.
Yeah, is Bro suggesting I should be nominated then?
No, I'm just suggesting that there's a good chance that we're not on the same team.
Okay, if you don't think we're on the same team, I'll nominate Grow.
Second,
Do the nominations have to be seconded?
Jugan?
What?
Do the nominations have
Yeah.
to be seconded?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
So
Elliot nominated and Jeff seconded.
Oh, I did not hear that. I was reading a message.
Yeah.
All right. Stop the clock. Who was nominated again?
Grow.
By Elliot and Jeff.
All right, Grow. Go ahead and meet yourself and defend yourself.
I think it's a bit early to let me die. Not that I remember just asked if you liked your role. I'm not sure I like my role. I think I was destined for greater things, but I'll be okay with my role. And yeah, hopefully you let me live.
That's your defense?
Yeah.
All right, we're voting on Grow's life. We currently have 16 people in the village, or Westeros, I should say, and we're voting on her life. So I'm sorry, up to save, down to kill. 3, 2, 1. That's only 4 down. Still alive. It continues.
So Jason, what made you want to kill Grow?
I didn't really believe her defense, but you know, it's early. We got to start making some choices, right?
Sure, yeah. And rather her than you, right?
Right.
And Grow, nothing against you or anything. I just wanted just see.
Well, I was applying Grow's own logic. She said 2/3 of people are like, there's a 2/3 chance that you're not on Elliot's team. Well, that would apply to anybody. So whoever we put up for nomination is most likely not on the majority of people's teams. So the majority of people should vote down unless they know otherwise, which seemed reasonable.
Unless they're lucky enough to be on a team where they actually know who's on their team.
Sure. And I don't know if you're on my team. So I was willing to vote down.
I don't know if you're on my team either.
I'm almost thinking that this is a day where we no kill because it's too many variables and there's like zero information out there.
There's a lot of information.
There's a lot of information, actually, surprisingly. I've taken some notes, and I think some people may have. I mean, I was just going back over the rules there, and I think some people may have kind of outed themselves a little, like as to their team.
Should care to explain some of that
information? Wow.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I feel like I have a pretty clear picture on one, and if not clear, pretty suspicious picture on one.
I feel the opposite.
For real, I have no clue what the people that says there's been plenty of information out there. I have no clue what
You
guys
also
are
gave
talking
information.
about, but you said what?
You technically gave information. I mean, you may
Yeah,
not
yeah,
realize you give information, but one line, and I noted it.
Is it the part where I said nobody's on my, I don't know who's on my team?
That may have been part of it.
Okay.
I
Well,
just went
that
back
is
and rechecked the
information.
rules. So I was just, checking to see who knows what, and that's just very interesting.
Come here.
We've got less than a minute left.
I'll nominate the non-White Walker, Josh.
I thought Graham was the original non-White Walker.
No, I am a White Walker. Josh said he's not a White Walker.
Said he was.
Chris seconded.
Yeah, Julian, I have been nominated in second, which is not good, but it stops the clock.
All right.
We should also have a bit more than how many seconds left?
32.
Okay.
All righty. Josh, you've been nominated. Go ahead and defend yourself.
So I am just a lowly watchman. I know what Graham was doing by claiming, I'm a White Walker. He's trying to get, the Night King to lose lives by getting everyone to say that. I'd rather not play that way, at least for this game. So I chose not to do it, but I am just a lowly watchman. Unlike Flick, I guess I don't have the entire puzzle figured out just yet. I feel like I'm on the verge, though. So you shouldn't kill me. We still have 32 seconds. I would like to see that bumped back up to about 38, 39 when the original second came in. Jugan, just suggesting
I'll hold the time to start when you're still alive. How about that?
Good enough. But yeah, everyone should be voting up, and we should be trying to figure this out. So,
Alrighty. This is the second nomination of the day. I will also like to remind everybody you do have the option for trial by combat if you so choose to choose it. If you're on the block. We're voting on Josh's life. 3, 2, 1. Only count 5 down. You're still alive. I mean, I gave you all extra time, but don't waste anything.
Yeah.
Jason, I didn't know you were such a killer instinct.
Trying to figure stuff out.
Was someone nominated? I'm just seeing Graham with you.
Alrighty, somebody has spoken up. Flick and Graham, you've been sent to trial by combat. So at this time, choose your weapons. Give me a number. I mean, not a number. Give me a color. Blue or green?
Do we both choose, or it's one or the other?
It's blue
Yeah.
or green. So I got a blue dice and a green dice.
Whichever you like, Flick.
I mean, I'm just going to go for blue because my other half likes blue. It's not the best reason, but blue.
All right. So go ahead and let me know what your weapons you choose.
2 daggers.
I'm just reviewing weapons. Give me a second. I'm gonna go for the long sword and shield.
Long sword and shield. stuff here. Make sure I get everything correct.
I guess it was Tywin that set that, which was a pretty dumb choice given Jamie and Cersei was going to target me tonight. But I guess they can target Flick if I die.
I mean, either
that's the only
way,
role that can do that, right?
well, either way, the choice definitely gives information to everybody. And I will say that there are certain people who either target me or don't target me to throw suspicion on me. So, food for thought.
Can't Arya also do the same thing? Trial by combat?
With her neighbors, I
Until
thought.
she assassinated people.
It says or a trial by combat.
That's before a nomination or a trial by combat.
All right. Y'all were sent into the pit by trial by combat. Graham, you took the 2 daggers. Means you get to attacks by -10 to your AC. But Flick also took the longsword with the shield. With a total number 6 for Graham and a total number 3 for Flick, you come in, throw 2 daggers in her shoulders each side, and then as you jump in, fall, strip her from the inside out, and she falls dead. Flick was a member of House Stark. Flick. Let me get my 2 people to win the King's Landing back, please. Alrighty. Alrighty, let me get them out of the sheet. First off, let me get my Lord Commander. Let me get my first steward to wake up. Your first steward go to sleep. First builder, wake on up. First builder, go to sleep. My blacksmith. First off, you're out and you built last night. Who you're giving it to? right, thank you. Thank you, Blastman. Go to sleep. House Stark, wake on up. House Stark, go to sleep. House Targaryen, so let me just get the lions first to wake up. The lions. Lions only. Who do you want to kill? To confirm, lions. Let me get Jaime and Cersei Lannister. Jaime and Cersei only. Oh. Alright. Get your name ready and I'll hold it up. Three. You all ready? I'll count down to 3 and you reveal at the same time. 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Thank you. Go to sleep. Let me get House Targaryen to wake up. Your thing. Thank you, House Targaryen. Go to sleep. And then last but not least, my Night King, wake on up. Thank you. Go to sleep. First off, Julia and Lewis, you've been summoned to King's Landing to pay fealty to your king. So we see you back tonight and cut off your cameras. First off, bro, Lucas, you've been brutally murdered in the night. Also, Matt, you also been brutally murdered in the night. And make sure you check your messages.
We know what teams they were on.
Not at night.
Ooh.
Everybody's asleep.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Yeah, this
Sorry,
should
who
go real
died?
fast.
Lucas.
Grow and Matt.
And why do we know the houses?
Not a night.
In Jugin's games, he only gives us the information for day kills.
Because you're asleep at night.
All right.
Either
This is
we
my
have
first
all
game
those houses
with-
that would allow us to
playing
get
with
3 kills, or we killed the Night King and his fellow White Walkers died. Right, that's the only 2 ways that we can have that many kills, right?
What was the first one?
There were the 3 houses that are able to kill at night in the game.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Targaryen, Stark, and Lannister. Right.
Yeah.
Well, we know Stark is in the game.
Sorry, what were you saying, Luciana?
Sorry, I was just considering that we lose or might lose like 3 people every day. I thought what Brandon said was a bit suspicious as well, that we should not kill. So I would like to nominate Brandon.
I'd like to ask Brandon a question first.
Okay, go ahead. I can wait.
Brandon, in a typical game, let's say there's 1 in 4 people are werewolves. So if you take a random shot at the group, you're going to hit 25% of the chance you're going to get somebody who's not on your team. In this game, the chances that you're going to randomly hit somebody on a different team is higher than 50%. So why would it ever make sense to no kill?
Well, you know what? I think I'm gonna answer you and Luciana's thing right now because I'm already like in a super bad position because I'm actually on the villager team and we already lost our Lord Commander. I'm the first Ranger. So that is the only person I knew. I don't know who else is on the village team, and I definitely did not want to have to risk. I didn't want to risk Grow dying. That was the Lord Commander, and I did not want to risk another villager dying with so many bad rolls out here. So now, basically, I'm okay with outing my role because I'm one of the least threatening people now at this point.
Especially after you take your shot, right?
I have a hunter ability too, but I can't kill at night, and I know I'm down a teammate. So I know that, and I know that White Walk. That means that White Walker theory from the second thing you said was wrong. So
hold on, Brandon. Hold on. I don't mean to cut you off. I want to clarify something because something happened yesterday. So if you get sent down to King's Landing, you're gone for the day, but you have to come back before the night action, or you go to sleep. Just gone for the day to King's Landing. Ability to back. That being said, when you go to King's Landing, make sure you check your messages at the end. And you continue. Sorry, Brandon.
Rules clarification, Jugan.
Yeah.
It says that the first ranger gets to shoot somebody when the. Oh, that means they just have a hunter ability. Sorry.
Yeah, they just have their own hunter ability when they die.
Gotcha. That's fair.
So anyway, that's why I didn't want to kill anybody, and that's why I said I don't know who's on my team. I knew one person, but I don't know anybody else. So if that answers your question, Graham, if that answers your question, Luciana, but if you want to proceed with your nomination,
It does, but to me, it's still, I don't know, it's still weird.
Well, I mean, I believe you. I just still think it's even worse strategy because you had even better chance of hitting somebody who was on a different team and you knew who you needed to protect most. So you should have been content killing anybody. But
no, I wasn't. There's too like the Night Watch has some good roles that I would rather keep around. I don't want to randomly take any of those people out. I would like more information first.
You know what? If we believe Brandon, he's a good villager, who made a strategic mistake. I say we move on and try to find people on other teams. One explanation for why there was 3 deaths last night. Flick could have been Arya because when Arya dies, the Stark team gets 2 kills. So
that's cool.
That's right. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Were they on either side of her? Wasn't it like the people on either side of her though?
So that's Arya's ability. Before a domination or trial by combat, she can shank someone on either side. So yeah, I'm really hoping she was, and she was killed before she could have killed me.
That's interesting. I mean, potentially, Josh, she could have been on your team, or if she knew that you and Jason were both on her team, then she wouldn't have opted to kill one of her teammates, right?
That is true, but I am not on her team, so. And there was no way for me to know if she was Arya before then, so. I mean, Jason, you voted down twice yesterday. You're pretty kill happy. What are your thoughts
Eager to
going?
kill. So I'm a little struggling with the rules here.
It's a lot.
All the
It's a
different
lot.
roles, and it's been a long time since I played any sort of werewolf type. So yeah, let's just say I'm struggling to keep up.
Are
So I
you
don't really have much-
are you on the good team? Are you on our Night's Watch team?
Yes.
Just in case the knight whatever dude ever wants to convert me, I'm still gonna always say that I'm a White Walker. So just as a deterrent.
Jason
There's
didn't really
another thing.
answer.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, Jason didn't really answer the question of why he was so kill happy though.
Oh, we noted. Don't worry.
Here's another thing that's bugs me. I think we have a Jaime and Cersei Lannister problem because one, well, especially for me, because they're not on my team, so they have to die anyway at some point. If they match, they get Mystic Sea actions and Mystic Sea information, and then even if one of them dies, they can start killing at night. So they're like, those two people are a problem to me, and I think we actually should be trying to get rid of them just as much as we trying to get rid of like White Walkers and other people too, because they get extra information that they're not incentivized to give out because so many people on different teams, so they can hoard that information, and they're dangerous even when they're split up. So like, I think they both kind of need to die soon.
Here's what I think. I think them knowing their roles, like what are they gonna do with it? I think if we kill one of them, that is more of a problem than them knowing their roles, because I don't know, they can't kill, right? Are they sisters? Are they siblings? I don't know, but they can't kill. So I think actually when
Only
we
if
kill
one
one
of them's
of them, that is more of a problem than them knowing the roles, because then we will have like 3 or more deaths in the night.
I agree to that, and I also want to say they have to match first before they get information, and that's not as easy
So
if they can't.
they are not a problem at all, I think, to be
But
honest.
when
I
do
think
we-
they get a problem when they are alone.
You said they become a problem when you said, Luciana?
I think they will become a problem when either one of them dies. So
Okay, but if we don't get rid of them, then they have two. There's a 2-person parity too for later in the game.
Parity they don't count towards?
No, they do count towards. Do they? I don't know.
I mean, we have to kill them anyways, so.
Well, we have to, yeah. But I don't think they're a priority.
Okay, well, it's something to think about.
I mean, if they're not on your team, they should be a priority. Like, but
So-
they're just not the priority, considering they don't count towards a win condition.
There's less than 2 minutes left. We've not heard anything from Jerry just because she was sent out yesterday. I'd like to nominate Jerry just to hear her talk, but not necessarily kill her.
Can I second back to back, Jugan?
Graham already seconded me.
Okay.
So Graham Graham nominated and Elliot seconded. Right?
Dugan, are you watching?
I'm answering like a million questions, okay? All right, so Elliot seconded, right? Correct.
Graham.
Graham nominated.
Graham got there first.
Oh, great. Okay, I saw Elliot.
Lots of people
Yeah.
wanted to
All
nominate.
right, I got it. Okay. Either way, Jerry is nominated. All right, cool. I saw Elliot hold up a 2, and I was like, that threw me off. So, all right, Jerry, go ahead and defend yourself.
Okay, I am on the Night Watch team, which in this game is good for me, but obviously there's a lot of teams who don't think that's good. So far, I definitely hope Stark wins the second, but that's just me. I find it very interesting the way that Flick was nominated or put up for the Tribe of Combat, and who would put that up. Now, first of all, Brandon thought that was sus, but then she quite often can take to. They've had like things where they nominate each other, so that obviously makes sense if but Grow is someone else. Doesn't matter anyway. In terms of my sus, I know I'm making a really bad defense. I know this is not good, but hey, my only suspicion at the moment is Jason, just because of the question you got asked earlier when he said he was about killing and stuff. So that would be someone I'd go after. But I am good, and I'm actually helpful for everybody. So don't kill me.
Now we're voting on Jerry's life. We have 12 in the village currently. So we need 7 to kill. 3, 2, 1. That is not enough. Still alive.
At some point, can you just go over the list of people, the numbers of the people who are deceased? The number of the player who's deceased. So if player
Matt was number 1, Grow was number 6, Lucas was 13.
Flick was 8.
Yeah, Flick was 8.
Grow was 6.
Why would that matter?
Because there's people out of the village, so it's hard to keep track of who's dead, who's
Right,
not.
but unless you're targeting people at night, why do you care what numbers they have?
I'm just trying to keep track of who's in the game. This is the first time I've played this game, so I'm used to a kind of werewolf, and this game's got a little bit different strategy to it. It's fun. I like it. I'm just trying to keep track of, who's still in the game and who's out of the game. I can't see everybody. I can only see who's talking. Is there a way that I can make this so I can see every box, or that's
You
not?
can put on the gallery, gallery.
View
and it should
gallery.
Show you
But
everybody.
are we supposed to do that, or in this game we're not? Like at nighttime, I don't want to see everybody, right? So should I have it? Does everyone have it on gallery?
I always do it on gallery.
I always have it on gallery.
All right. Okay. Well, maybe that'll help. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
At night, you're supposed to close your eyes so you wouldn't see anything anyway.
I do that too. So I have it on this setting, and I close my eyes to be extra safe. But I'm going to change it to gallery now because I think it'll
help a lot for you.
Hard to get social reads on people you can't see, I guess.
Right, exactly. Thank you.
Auditory cues only.
Oh. Give you a few minutes. Luciana, everybody's in order that's still in the village currently.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I just changed it. So,
I wanted.
Not for
yeah,
me.
Chris, go ahead, because I'm just gonna nominate and people don't like that.
Has Jugan's camera gone?
I want.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I thought I must have unclicked it.
Chris.
I just wanted to say that I'm also a little suspicious of Jason, just the way he reacted earlier when he was asked if he was a watchman. He had his little pause before answering. It made me a little bit suspicious.
I do not believe I can nominate twice. So someone else could. Twice in a row.
Oh, it has to be somebody else.
I nominate Jason.
I got 1 for Jason. Got 2 already. Got 29 seconds. Second nomination. So, all right, Jason, go ahead and defend yourself.
Sorry. The reason why I was hesitating because I'm not sure with all these houses and revealing like, oh, I'm in the watch. Is that okay with this many houses? Like, so I'm a little struggling with what the right thing is to say with all these different people that could be, so many houses competing. So it's a little complicated, but I am in the watch, and yeah.
Alrighty, we're voting on Jason's life. All right, we're same. We still need 7 to kill. 3, 2, 1. You can vote too, Jason. You can vote for yourself. You bring Jason down to the gallows. You stream him up, thinking he's evil, evil, evil person. Kill him. Stream him up and launch like 50 million arrows in him, and he's dead. He killed a member of the Night's Watch. At this time, can I have my people that went to Keen's Landing to pay fealty to the King to come back? Back in order too. Alrighty. I'll take notes real quick. Alrighty. Let me get my Lord Commander to wake up. My Lord Commander. Thank you, my Lord Commander. First steward, my first steward. Pick on up. You first steward go to sleep. My first builder, my first builder. All right, thank you, first builder. Go to sleep. My blacksmith, my blacksmith. Pick on up. First off, give me the person you give him the item that you built last night to. And go ahead and let me know which item you're building tonight. What item are you building tonight? Alrighty. Thank you, my blacksmith. Let's go with Hal Stark. Pick on up. Want to kill tonight, Hal Stark. I think Hal Stark, go to sleep. My lion. My lions, wake on up. Both my lines, all my lines. Lions. What to kill? The lions go to sleep. Let's go with now. House Targaryen. House Targaryen. Who y'all want to kill tonight? You Targaryens, go to sleep. And now, my Night King, who you turning tonight? Thank you, Night King. You can go to sleep. First off, Josh and Elliot, you've been summoned to King's Landing to pay fealty to your king. Go ahead and show off your camera. Alrighty. Last night. Oh, actually, first off, everybody check your messages. Make sure you didn't get an item. First off, Brendan, you have been killed tonight. Who do you want to shoot? You're our first ranger.
Sorry, Lucy.
Julian, could you please check my message?
Yeah. Everybody go to sleep. I forgot. Let me have my two people into King's Landing. Come back. I totally forgot something. Close your eyes. All right. Let me get Cersei and Jaime Lannister wake up. I totally forgot you guys. You can go sleep. Now everybody wake up. All right, Brandon, you're dead. And Luciana, you're dead. Luciana was a member of House Lannister. Julia, you're also dead, but you had gotten an item last night, correct? So who do you want to shoot?
Gosh. I guess it will have to be Kyle.
Luciana shoots Kyle.
Oh.
Luciana shoots Kyle, which is a member of Night's Watch, as long as Julia was a member of Night's Watch. Don't like each other apparently today. After the brutal murder and killing, you're done. Here's yours.
Wow.
So
Okay, I
that was
got that
not a
wrong.
red wedding. Jeez.
I mean, it is Game of Thrones. There's a lot of brutal murder.
I mean, like,
Red and purple.
I mean, were the Lannisters responsible for the Red Wedding?
No, that was a phrase.
The phrase via Lannisters.
The purple wedding was who else?
House Tyrell.
Okay, so I got completely that wrong on Jason. Great. And yeah, the Night Watch is doing terribly.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I think we only know of one Lannister, and that was Luciana. So for all we know, there's only one Stark and tons of Lannisters left.
I'm pretty certain she was probably one of the twins, the way she was trying to downplay. So if that's downplay how important they were, keep them alive versus dead. So if that's the case, then hopefully we've got the other twin in the night kills. If not, we're going to have another person be killing at night.
Yeah.
I mean, look. Mhm. No, never mind.
Graham, where's your
How you
head on
doing
this?
over there?
I'm looking forward to the 6 people who barely said anything on the previous days having a good conversation today.
Oh, jeez. Oh, gee. So
I don't remember who the name of the player was, the young woman with the Irish brogue, but she said that once we opened our mouths, she knew who everybody was, and so I've shut up.
like, I think.
Anything away, which I probably already have just by talking.
Oh, I know exactly what role you are. So good. How you doing over there? Doing good? Got any blood on your hands over there?
Yeah, so this is interesting. I watched. I love the series. I've read the books. I've loved the series. I've watched every season except for the last. So no spoilers. Don't anyone tell me what happens in the very last season. But I will say that if I was actually this character from the books, that I would say that I'm probably your best hope of surviving the conflict ahead. I think that's what that person would say.
Hmm.
Do we think that there was there were no White Walkers to start off with, and the Night King has been turning people to his team slowly?
I mean, we can find out. I'm a White Walker.
So Graham isn't a Night Walker. White Walker.
Isn't Graham Tywin, or is there anyone else it could be?
I would have put myself up for a death match when I didn't need to. I don't think so.
Chris, what are you thinking?
Oh, you're talking to me?
Chris.
Yeah, I also agree. I hope that the other Lannister twin was killed at night, so we don't have to deal with additional kill in this trindling village. Oh, but I also wonder if the walkers are actually in the game. But then again, it's harder in a game with many people who have never played before to read people. So I was obviously wrong on Jason. So it's a little bit. It's. I think I trust Graham, but I'm also not convinced I do. So in this format, like with us, just as 7, I don't really have a suspicion that sticks out to me.
Yeah.
Thomas, Graham's claimed bad roles before, and then actually turned out to be that role. So I'm just scared that he'll do that again.
If I actually turned out to be the bad role I claimed, then I would have died already.
Yeah, like, didn't he claim to be White Walker like 3 times already?
Yeah, this is pretty clear that he's not a White Walker. Like, this is the only thing I'm really sure Graham is not.
Yeah, nice.
And
Yeah, I mean,
probably not the role that called the combat. It was,
true.
but everything else.
What are you trying to say, Lewis?
I was gonna say that the multitudes of deaths each night could constitute that the walkers aren't in the game, but we might have been lucky or unlucky.
How many people died last night? 2?
Sorry, Jugan, how many died last night? 2, right?
2, but 2 died after he woke up.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah, it makes it unlikely that the White Walkers are in, I think.
Mm-hmm.
If you think that Arya Stark was killed the other day when we had 3 kills, then I think with 2 killing houses.
Yeah, probably.
I'm very hesitant to nominate again because I got it so wrong last time, and I don't want to decimate any more Night Watch players.
Mm-hmm.
I feel similar to that.
I'd like to nominate Jen. Anybody want a second?
I might as well. I might as well.
Thank you. Thank you for not.
I got one nomination for Jen, a second. Let me go ahead and mute everybody. So have the floor. Go ahead and unmute yourself and defend yourself.
Well, I don't know. I'm not very good at defending myself, but I don't think I am harmful to most people in this game. I would say I don't know. I guess I think it would be a mistake to kill me at this point. That's all I can say.
Alrighty. Voting on Jen's life. 4, 5, 6, 7 in the village. We need 4 to kill. 3, 2, 1. Math is hard. That is enough. You bring Jen down to gallows, you strap her up, and y'all knot arrows and shoot them all in her. You kill yourself, a member of House Stark. I'm gonna get my 2 people that went down to King's Landing. Come back, cut on your camera. All right, let me get back to my dice. Let's get the Lord Commander to wake up. If you want to look at tonight. Thank you, Lord Commander. Go to sleep. First Steward. You want to make the beds tonight. You know I'm making those beds. Thank you, First Steward. My first builder, wake on up. You build those traps. Your first builder goes to sleep. My blacksmith. First off, tell me who you giving that item to you made last night. Let me send that item real quick. And you're making that other item. All right, got it. Thank you, blacksmith, and go to sleep. House Stock. Wake on up. Who do you want to kill tonight? Thank you, House Stock. You can go to sleep. Let me get my lions wake up. Thank you, lions. Go to sleep. Cersei and Jaime Lannister, wake on up. Thank you, Jamie Cerny, Cersei Lannister. Go to sleep. Let's get House Targaryen to wake up. Get House Targaryen, go to sleep. And last but not least, my Night King. On up. Go to sleep. The king is very set today. He's not calling anybody down to pay fealty. But you wake up and you find that William, Elliot, and Jeff are dead. It is yours.
So does that probably means Luciana was one of the
Dusty twins, the twins, Lance twins.
Yeah. Looks like it.
Do you say Will was dead?
Yeah, Will, you gotta take your camera off.
Yeah. That leaves 5 of us. I know myself and one other person that I trust. So how about let me check something real quick. Let me check
The
something
one other person I trust is Jerry. Who's the one other person you trust, Josh?
Jugan, I'd like to use my dagger on Chris.
On Chris?
Yeah.
Okay. Rolled an 83, so your dagger successfully kills Chris. Chris was a member of the Night's Watch.
Oh. Well, in that case,
Is that an item or what's the?
Yeah, it was an item given to me. It's also Jerry. So Jerry, just get the other 2. I mean, it's doubtful that both of us would survive. I mean, if there's, oh gosh, that was a bad kill on Chris. I figured as a toss up between her and Lewis. Sorry,
Jerry,
Chris.
are you Tywin Lannister?
No, I'm the blacksmith.
Yep.
I'm buff.
I mean, I think we're just looking at our 2 other roles right there, Graham and Lewis. And I think I just threw this away for the Night Watch by killing Chris. Because we kill either Graham and Lewis tonight, today. The other one kills one of us tonight, and they reach parity. So, I'll nominate Graham.
Got one for Graham. Do I have a second?
I'm not sure why we trust you, Josh.
All right, we don't have a second. We take that away.
Did you want to claim a role?
Oh, me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a watchman. Have been from the beginning. I was honest on day 1. And Jerry obviously trusts me because she sent me something or 2 things. I don't know.
Lewis?
I doubt we're. I mean, I'd love to have a trial by combat between Graham and Lewis.
Lewis, what are you thinking?
Oh, well, I thought Josh declared a trial by combat between 2 people. Like,
you have to be up for a nomination, about to be voted on.
I would like for it to happen. I don't have the power to make it happen.
I can force that situation. I have a shiny.
I nominate Josh.
I got one for Josh. Do I have a second?
Lewis, you can second, and then Josh and I will trial by combat.
Okay. Yeah, I'll second your nomination, Graham.
All right, Josh, you've been nominated and seconded. All right, Josh, you're mute. Unmute.
Okay, a question for you, Jugan. My King's Pardon only works if someone else chooses me in trial by combat.
Correct.
Well, yeah. In that case, this bad nomination. I am a Watchman. I am on the Village team. Jerry, you should vote up for me. Because the other two are the other two teams. But ultimately, I don't think it matters. Because I don't know if we have won or if we have any chance at winning. So vote up and we'll put one of them up.
So we're voting on Josh. 3, 2, 1. 3 up, you're still alive.
Is there a way? I assume Jerry can hand out these. What was it?
Items. I know what's coming tonight if I survive.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think it matters at this point.
Well, I mean, I'll nominate. I can't nominate.
I'll nominate Lewis.
I got one for Lewis.
And then he can either trial by combat myself or Jerry, I guess.
Are you seconding, Graham?
Sure. I think Jerry already did. But...
Oh, okay. I like to hear seconds. All right.
Sorry, second. Sorry.
All right, Lewis, go ahead and unmute yourself and defend yourself, or you can ask for trial by combat.
So if I ask for a trial by combat, would you think a King Pardon just protect me?
No, no, it will not, because King Pardon protects you from being put on by somebody else.
Okay, so I'll go trial by combat with Jerry, please.
I have a pardon.
All right. Cannot choose Jerry. Jerry, your pardon is now gone, but you're immune for trial combat for today. Who do you choose?
Josh.
Pardon.
Do you choose Graham?
Pardon.
All right. Wait. So you.
Graham, you do not have a pardon. You're.
All right, I forgot.
I was like, wait a minute, I'm looking like Graham, you do not have a pardon there, bud.
I mean, Lewis already outed himself as bad, so that's okay.
Ain't no party like a pardon party.
All right, Jerry and Josh, go ahead and mute yourselves. All right, Graham, choose a dice color, green or blue.
Oh, I'll go with green. It worked for me last time.
Lewis, you have blue. Choose your weapons.
Obviously, double dagger.
Okay. I'll double dag and I'll redeem my armor, please.
Yeah, your armor, you don't have to already know it's there. So starting out, write this down here. Alrighty. As you see, come in, Graham tossing 2 daggers. At the same time, Lewis lost his 2 daggers at the same time. Graham's 2 daggers go clink, clink, clink. But Lewis's 2 daggers hit in the neck and both sides, and it slids it clean off.
So is the game over?
Not over. But we are in the final 3, so in final 3s. Actually, no, that would be in today. So go to sleep, everybody. Let's see if there's something happens in the night. All right, let's get. Jaime Lannister, wake on up. Push the kill. Jaime Lannister, go to sleep. My blacksmith, my blacksmith. Thank you, Blasting. Go to sleep. Jerry is dead and can't kill Lewis, so Lewis will just go. House Lannister win.
I didn't see the armor.
I'm better with one hand than everyone else is with two.
Julian, the armor wasn't on the list and stuff that I could make.
I sent it to you.
I got crossbows. Oh no, suit of armor. Bollocks.
I was about to say, I was like, you have to make armor for you can start making all over again. I was like, try to get another crossbow out. It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
All right, let me go over the list real quick, and then sorry for my mess up. Anyway, Gro started out your Lord Commander, and Lord Commander started out with armor, but she was killed rather quickly. She did find two. House Lannister was getting found by the Lord Commanders, like, but somehow they still pulled it out. Brandon was your first ranger that had armor also. Jason was the first steward who got like the Night's Watch just killed themselves basically in this game. It was theirs for the win. Kyle was first builder who got put to bed by the first steward, which I know I messed up there. I should have put first
I was
steward.
like, why did they put us to bed? I don't know. I was confused about that.
Yeah, but I did say whoever team they put to sleep, but my problem was I put commander going first, so they already got their look. So I just made it where you can only target one person on the Night's Watch. So first steward put first builder to sleep, and then I let everybody else. That's how I chose to ran it. Thankfully, it only happened once. Then had the blacksmith was Jerry, which was giving out her own set of items. She had a crossbow, which gave the hunter ability. She gave out the suit of armor and a Valyrian steel dagger. And the shield, which she builds a shield, but acts like a deflector shield, which she gave to Graham. Julia was the apprentice. She became the Lord Commander after Gro died and then got killed the next night. Matthew was Eddard Stark. He never got to do his ability because he died the first night. Flick was Arya Stark, which died the first day in the from Lucas putting her into the trial by combat. She died, but that meant the Starks got 2 kills that first night. So it wasn't a complete waste for Arya. Lucas was Tywin Lannister. Lewis was Jaime Lannister. Lucy was Cersei Lannister, which was really weird. She kept getting confused. She put up Flick's name after she was already dead.
Yeah, I was looking for my teammate and I couldn't find him and I got so confused, and then I ran out of time and just showed the name I had prepared and it turned out to be Flick. So
Sorry.
anyways.
Jeff,
Yeah,
Chris
I was,
R.
looking for you.
But I wanted the game, Lucy, so don't worry.
Yeah.
Jeff, Chris R, and Josh were all Watchmen. Graham was a lion. Wim was a lion. Wim, which woke up for the Lannister family, which he wasn't supposed to, but I didn't want to like dish out roles and all that. So William was the other lion. Elliot and Jen were direwolves. So it was a really bloodthirsty game. I didn't realize how bloodthirsty it was till it actually played out.
So by sitting back and letting everyone else talk, the manipulative Jamie Lannister conquered everyone. Was he manipulative in the show?
That's what they said.
really.
Oh, his sister really was. He was just.
Yeah.
Sorry, Flick, Graham. I just wanted to use my ability before I died. I thought that I will die in the
But
night.
I knew it was either you, Josh, or Jerry. So I was like, well, either Tywin's dead or still in the game. And when Josh and Jerry came out, day 4 is being good. I was like, okay, I guess.
Okay, so what was Josh?
Josh was a Watchman.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Nightwatch killed themselves this game.
Sorry, Chris. I
So-
didn't like your
so-
answer on day 1, so that was the only reason I chose you over Lewis.
You should have let us maybe talk both before you choose who to stab.
So did Lannisters win because it was impossible to vote me out and I would have killed Josh?
Yes.
So
That's how you won,
the
yeah.
game was great. I like this a lot, and I love the theming of it. I guess I screwed up. So I thought that I was LOIN, and when I looked him up on the spreadsheet that was sent, it said that was under House Lannister, and I'm supposed to wake up each night and choose a player to eliminate. But if I choose someone from House Lannister, no one is eliminated.
Yeah,
But
that's basically at
what's-
night when you're trying to. That was the whole thing. So
You're like a werewolf.
yeah, you're just
Right.
a plain werewolf. So when I asked for the Tywin, Jamie, and Cersei Lannister, so like 4 people, that meant you also woke up with them. So you essentially knew who the family was.
Got it. Yeah, and you know what? I was playing on my iPhone, which was a mistake because I could only see 4 people at the same time. Next time I'm going to play on my computer, and that way I'll be able to see everyone. It really limited, but it was still a fantastic game. You guys did a great job. Everyone was awesome.
Okay.
Thanks for playing, William.
No,
playing on
the
iPhone
Night's
is
Watch was
really
not
hard.
awesome. The Night's Watch was not awesome. We were terrible. We did not even protect ourselves, let alone this house.
Okay.
But
Okay,
you know
so
what? It's okay. 'Cause I was secretly Team Lannister.
okay,
We were all just like, what is this? What does this do? Stab. Oh,
Stab,
that's
yeah.
what it does.
I gave you plus, but you
Builder
didn't
was
play with-
sleeping and then was killed.
Also, Juga never told me that Graham was a lion, so that's why I chose him as one of the tribal combat.
Oh, I didn't tell you. Oh yeah, you would know who the lions were, didn't you?
Yeah, I didn't.
Okay, so
I had to ask Jugan in the chat who was my Lord Commander, sir, because
Yeah, I planned to send you a message anyway. You just remind me to send you. So yeah.
at least I killed a Lannister, so I feel satisfied with myself.
True, Brett actually killed somebody.
Standing at the crossroads between a life